everyone. Excuse me. Excuse me. Clear my throat. How's everyone doing this morning? I am coming on to do Margarete Miller's Collage Challenge week number 47. Got all my items here. Let's go through the prompts and we can get going on this. The prompts are for this week, something mechanical. I have chosen this cute little image of somebody created the Wizard of Oz people out of pieces. We got the Tin Man and the Lion and Dorothy and stuff. I thought that was just adorable. I had this in my stack of images for some time and I finally get around to using that. So I'm going to use that as something mechanical. A schematic, I just have a piece of paper on how to install a screen door. The piece is here, so I'll cut out some of that or tear some of that out. Something smooth, for that I have chosen to use this shiny doily piece of paper here. And then as well as something smooth, my focal image I think is going to be these pretty image of these ladies here, and for something smooth, a woman's skin. Okay, so that's my choice on that. Piece of newspaper, I have an old digital of a magazine here of some Christmas. It's Christmas paper, but I'm just going to use a piece of that and it probably won't show, but I like the coloring of it. So I'm going to use that for newspaper. Handwriting, I've got a couple pieces of scrap pieces here with different handwriting on that. And for polka dots, I found this bright, pretty green. At first, I wasn't real pleased with it, but I think with the other elements that I've chose, it'll add some actual color to it. So we'll use some of that. And then further looking, I found this piece of polka dot frame. It's pretty large, but I have an idea of how I can use that. Hopefully that'll work out. Okay, so let's get started and see what we can come up with. I kind of have a thought, and let's see. I need to trim this down, and maybe we can do a tear. I'm not good at tearing when it's just a teeny bit like that, but I'm gonna give it a try. See what we can come up with. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I like the rough tear because the ink takes better to the edges, but not a big breaker. If we have to cut it straight. Lose a tidbit of his funnel hat. Okay, and gotta take off a little bit of their feet. Okay, not too bad. All right, I'm going to ink as we go. I'll lay my elements down and get a feel for them before I glue. I was thinking start with this one right up in here, since it's pretty large. And then my green bit, since it was so large, we would put a piece of that, run that down. So I need to cut that down. Let me do that. Excuse me for my big cutter here. So how is everyone doing today? I hope everyone's well. I'm getting on early today and getting this done. Kind of feel good about that, taking on my things early in the day and not letting half of the day get away from me. Excuse me. A little bit of a dry throat. Excuse me for a second. Let me grab a drink of water. Excuse me. Never fails. On camera and okay. Okay, so I was thinking that there, but I don't want it all to be. Maybe I can cover some of that up because that is pretty bright, but we'll see how that goes. Then we have this strip right down the middle that we need to cover, so I thought this would come in handy right here, but I don't want to lose my... So all I need is a piece of, just a strip of this. Okay, and then we can put that down right there. Let's cut this down to the proper size. And then ink this one up. Oh, that looks good. Okay, so back to that. That will go there. That will go there. Then we've got this strip here that needs to be covered. So that's as far as I got. Okay. So I can bring another piece of this. Well, no. We've got these bits and pieces. I like that red. Bring in another color. But it's not long enough. Okay, let's tear this down. See what we're looking at here. Okay, the handwriting shows. It's so I can live with that. Okay. We still got a little gap here. I'm just going to bring in a piece. Fill that gap right there. Maybe something like that. Okay, let's do that. Let's start there anyway. And bring in my glue. Book page. So yeah, I can't believe week 47. I keep on saying that the last couple weeks, but I'll tell you, this is flying by. Seems like we just started it almost, you know? Guess because when you're enjoying yourself and having fun with it, it tends to go by quickly. Okay, I said I was going to put that there. No, I don't want that over, or do I want that over? I think I want that over. So I'll put this down first. I'm going to turn this sideways so I can get it straight here. And I still didn't get it straight. Trim that off. Okay. Alrighty, that'll work. Then this will go right there. And then this will go right there. Yes, okay. So let's do that. cover up his arm. Let me move that over just a bit. A little more glue. Come over just a little bit more. Now I came over too much. Okay, we're going with this position right here. There we go. That'll work. Okay, so that's our newspaper, and then we need to come in with this. That'll work. And on this one, I'm gonna, well, let's do half at a time. So position my paper. Okay, and we'll get this half down. And then this half down. Smooth as I go here. Okay, I think that's good. Everything's filled except for this one little spot here. And we can that there. Okay, I do want to tear this straight edge here so I can ink it up. Okay. And put that down right there. All right, I like that. Okay, we got a couple more pieces here if we need them. All right, let me move this out of the way for a moment, put it in my lap. Straighten out my paper. Okay, so we still have the schematic, don't we? Oh, I could have put the schematic there, huh? Okay, well, let's, I'm just going to use a portion of this. My thought was to bring this in, and it will be my focal point, like right there. And then I thought I would bring in this frame and cut this down to fit over like that. Thought that looked really nice. I don't think I need this whole. That's bothering me. We're just going to use a piece of that. I should have tucked it under, but too late. Okay, we're going to go with it. So let's ink this up. Okay. And I'm going to figure out how I need to cut this down. I think that looks, let me push this to the side for a moment. Let's work on this. Isn't that nice? But I don't need all that overlap. So let's, who knows, we might be able to use these little polka dots for something else. So we'll cut that down and bring it in like so. Yes, okay, so let's glue that down. And we just need to run a little bit along the side there. flip it over so I can try to get it straight. Use my framed edges, since that's straight edge, as guide. I think that's pretty straight. Okay. And then run some and line this up like so. Okay. Press. Now where it overlaps here, I am going to have to use a little bit of a better glue, so I'm going to get a wet glue here and tack down those corners. And I could have cut it down to the ends to, you know, match edge to edge, but that's too much work. So a little overlap is okay. Alrighty. I like that. Okay. It's kind of got a glossy finish on this paper, so it's going to take a little extra to dry. It's kind of sliding on me just a tad. So give that an extra pinch. Okay. So we need our schematic in there. And I thought we'd put this right in here. And those will be like the... Okay. I have this. This handwriting, maybe another piece. I can tuck that under. I have 2 pieces of handwriting in there. That'll work. Okay. And then also for something shiny, I had this. So I thought maybe we could just bring that in. You'd kind of be able to see that, I guess, huh? So we know we have it in the picture. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, let's do that. It's funny with these collages. I mean, a lot of time they are a challenge, but, you know, in the end, they all seem to come together, and I'm really loving everybody's take on these. Everybody is so different, and their thought process is really neat. I love it. Okay, so let's put that down right about there. I like the overlap on everything. Okay. To me, that's a true collage when there's, you know, overlap on things. Everything's kind of touching and overlapping. I like that. Okay, and then we'll put the ladies right there. I like that also. Okay. Put that right there. Now let's ink this up a little bit. use wet glue on these last two pieces because it's a little bit heavier cardstock and paper. Okay. Get that straight. Okay, and then I thought I'd just put a piece of this right there. So let's dab some glue here and there. And I'll just cut off the overhang, should I say, overhang. Okay. Alrighty. And we can actually put a piece of it over here too. Might as well use it because it's just gonna get pushed aside and forgotten about. It's such a pretty piece. Okay. Okay, so that can go there. And can we use this? I like things in three, so let's just put another one right here. Okay. Bring that right up next to the bottom of the picture there. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do it, guys. Smudge of glue there. Okay. I think that's everything. Straighten up my page here. All right. What do you think? My pen. What is today? Date today is 15th. Okay. The lid on this glue. Okay, let's take a look at this, guys. Move this out of the way. Not too bad. Paper stands to curl, still wet. Okay, something mechanical. I've got my image here of the Wizard of Oz characters. Schematic, I've got a little piece of it right underneath there. Something smooth, I chose to use this shiny paper along with the lady for a woman's skin is something smooth. piece of newspaper. Got this strip running right down here. Handwriting, got it in a few different places there. And polka dots, I've got the green polka dot as well as the polka dot frame. Okay, so that is it. Let me see, let me take another look at that. Yeah, not too bad. I hope that gold foiled paper is not too much of a glare on the camera for you guys. But that is my layout for today, guys. I hope you like it. Thank you so very much for watching. I'll see you on the next video, okay? Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.